What is going on, everybody? Blessed Eternal here. We are back on the Renegades server. I just had to come back from the Ocean Monument out there with that project. I still have left an awful lot of my items behind out there from when we were first working on those projects and all that together, and doing the bonfire and making sure I didn't lose stuff when I was diving, and all kinds of things like that. So I still have quite a few of my items out there. I had to go out there to pick up one of my 2 pairs of Silk Touch shears. Because today we are going to be working on the zombie grinder a little bit more. I was working on that a couple of days ago, or a couple of weeks ago actually, I suppose now. And I don't know, it looked like it was working okay. From a mechanic standpoint anyway. It looked like it was working okay, and then I needed to tweak it to go up the other wall. And when we get there, I'll show you why. So for now, when we get over here, you might just be able to tell that there's a grass box, one block high thing over here. Yeah, you should be able to see it now. I could see it. And this was the test footprint of the double grinder. And this is the plan right here. It's basically going to flow everything in. Why that is doing that, I'm not sure. Why is this not flowing in? I think I know what's going on. I think I put water up there, and it's pushing it all this way. And I'm gonna have to take a look, because if it's doing what I think it's doing, I don't actually need to inset the grinder as much as I was intending to, but I might just do it anyway. Here, let's go down below and let me show you what it is that I have in mind. So first and foremost, we've finished a platform here. And what my original plan was, as you can see down there, it was going to come up over here, but, well, the ladder's kind of in the way. So instead, I'm planning on having it come up over on this side. Now, if we take a look, it just means that I've got a little bit of removal to do over here, and walling this back in. Not that big of a deal. I swear I heard a skeleton. So let us make a few more stone bricks. And that's done. So here is the thought. I guess first things first, we've got 4 out on this side, so that will work. We've got way too much this way, that's fine. We only have 2 this way, and I don't really like that. But it was to make this not a huge freaking room, so we're actually going to be losing a little bit of spawner space going that way because of that. But I guess first things first, to help prevent the annoying spawning of things, we can do that. And that prevents things from spawning directly on top of the spawner. Up there, it's going to be much easier. Because up here, we just do that. Alright. So that's the easy part. The more difficult part is the fact that I need to tear this ice up the whole way over. And I don't remember if we left a floor underneath this. I'm fairly certain we did. And then I'm going to have to dig all of that stuff up a little bit again and put this ice down. There we go. So we're going to have to put that down one more level. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I kind of want to put stone bricks in here. And I might just, you know what, screw it. Because this will just make it so much better. It's going to have less possibility of people accidentally digging into it, which is always my concern when I'm building things like this. Because you never quite know on where people are digging and if they're going to keep an eye on their coordinates or how well they can keep an eye on their proximity to spawn or stuff like that. So this simply helps because most people, not all, but most people, if they see stone bricks, they're going to stop. And most people who know me know that if you see stone bricks, you probably should stop. Now, it's a little bit of a double-walled protection that I'm going to be doing here, though, because we're actually going to be taking the ice and then putting it along here as well. And that allows it so that everything will just get funneled this way. And if somebody's digging down below, they're going to see the stone. If they happen to dig through the stone, they're going to see the ice and go, oh, wait, this is probably not something I want to do. So this is just going to make it a whole lot better that way. Let me make another stack of stone. I'm probably going to end up needing it. Here's kind of my thought. If I put water down, it's going to flow 8 blocks. So if I put water over here, it's going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just like we saw up top. It's only going to flow to here. But what we can do, and let's go up top to show you this. What we can do is actually do a little bit of a sneaky, tricky thing, which is what we're going to go up here, make sure we know exactly which spots we need to knock out to better make sure that it happens and whatnot. Alright, so if I do that, no big deal. Do I have... Yeah, the lighting grid's up and everything, so that's fine. So, right here, we have that. But if we knock out here, the water will flow, and it will only flow to there. So if we knock out this one, it flows a little bit more. Okay. So if we knock out these 3, You see what's going on here? Except for the fact that I've got a dead space here, which we will have to deal with. So that should be enough to push everything into the spot that we want it to. And let's do this. Now, I think that should do it, except I have another dead space right here. Now, if I do this, I'm going to get the water that I could do that. But is that going to be... No, it's still not enough to push me into this current. So that would be all that water that I just put down there. And it just pushes to here. So what if I do this? That might actually be enough. So if I spawn, say right here. Okay. So what if I spawn right up in the corner? That might do it. That might do it. I think that will do it. And just to confirm... Okay, so that pushes to there. And to make sure we could do it, we should probably knock out that one and that one. Because then that will guarantee that you're pushing underneath this wall. Because mobs want to hop out of the water stream. I think that will do it. So what we need to do here is we need to knock out... And I can't get back up. Let's take this out of here. We need to knock out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which will leave 4 on one wall. And there's the 2 water that we're going to need to make an infant pool down here. So let's do that. And we need to knock out... Whoa! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a second. Something's now not mathing up. It's a 5 or 6. Because I made a schematic of this. Hold on. I made a schematic of this. One up top. That's 5. And that would be 5. So that means up here it should need to be 6 and 4 in order for that to work. Because it should be a 10 box. I made a schematic of the thing down there to do this. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is where 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's what I figured. I knew something was going wrong. It's better for the math to go... I know what happened, is it was originally 5 and then I knocked out the extra one and I didn't recount it. There. And it's this one and this one. And we're going to dig down just like the last ones. Can I... Shoot. Yep, okay, that'll work. Because then I could just do that. And I do that, put that in. And then I just dig those out. That'll work, that'll work. That'll do. Okay. Whoa, 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 hold on. That was almost too much. Crap. There. Let me do that. Let me just knock these out. Knock that one out. And we put these back in. And we can put that there for now. So this means that all the water will be pushed over here, and it should push past this one little threshold right here. It should actually go there, empty spot there, with the way that we notice the water flowing. And that allows us to dig into a frickin' cave. Okay, so we have already lit this up, mostly anyway. Alright, that'll do. That'll work. I could do that. Then I can knock these out. In before a creeper creeps up on my butt, somehow blows up a ton of the ice. Oh, I know why. Because I freak out, I knock him down there, and then he decides to blow up anyway. That's what that's what will happen. Alright. Itchy nose. No, 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 no. So what we will do here is we'll actually turn that into a water elevator. Can we? That'll work. And by making this into a water elevator, we can actually draw all the zombies up, with the exception of the babies, because they're annoying. And for some reason, they won't follow the... Actually, I might be able to do it. Actually, I probably could do it. If I make the water elevator all solid water source blocks, rather than the water elevator with the ladders and all that, then that could in fact actually work. This shouldn't be far enough for it to really matter, and we're not doing this for efficiency of XP. We just need them to survive until they get up to the top chamber. So what I'll do up here, I'll actually have them pushed over, slightly higher than this, and they will be pushed over into a spot where they will quite literally just drown. That's it. This will be a drown chamber. It will be a drown box. And the whole purpose behind it is nothing more than to get the random drops that can come off of them that does not require a player kill. So primarily, that is nothing more than zombie flesh. That's what this is built for. Nothing fancy. This is designed just for villager trading. So for now we will do that. Even though I know I'm going to need to tweak that a little bit. probably what I'll do, I'll probably end up going up a little bit more and do something I did on one of my single player worlds many, many moons ago. You know what? The more I think about that, I kind of like that idea. Actually, then I didn't need to take that out. What I will end up doing is I'll draw them up. I'll have to test in a single player world exactly how far they can go before they start taking drowning damage. Not that it really matters too much. I'll push them up, they'll flow over, they'll flow outward, they'll fall down, and they'll fall into another trap right here, which will then draw them up again into a drown chamber, and down below it will just be a bunch of hoppers. It was a very quick and dirty, very efficient, very neat way to just kill everything except for witches. Because witches are difficult to kill in automated means like this. So that's all this will be. I could almost just activate this. Almost. And just let the water push them that way. Because I don't really think... Now, actually, I would need to set up the water elevator here first. So I do need to wait. But that shouldn't be too difficult. We're talking about... Actually, how would I do that? I'm thinking it would be pressure plates here. Signs here to make the water flow underneath. Signs here to make sure the water doesn't flow back. And then it'll be 6. Actually, that's probably the best way to do it. No, slabs here. Yeah, slabs here will work best. Because as long as the water pushes this way properly, then slabs over there, mobs will be pushed up over the slab as if it's a stair. And from there they will... Actually, I wonder... Yeah. So, shoot. So, if I knock this down 1 tier, that'll be that. That'll be here, which means I need to go back 1 more to do that. So if I knock this down 1 tier and knock this out, do that. Put the cobble in for a floor because floor. And then I can better explain to you guys on what this would be needed to be knocked down for. Alright. So this is knocked down like this for us to put this in. So what this will do, when the water comes over here, it will actually get knocked down. And we will put the... We'll put the slabs here like we were talking. We'll put the slabs here. So the water will flow over the edge. It then gets renewed as an 8-block water source or a water push. But because the slabs are here, they'll just get pushed over. And right here where I'm standing, I would be both in the water pushing stream and a water source block pushing up. No, I can't do that unless I... Shoot! I need to knock this back a little bit again, too. That's why we are... Crap. That's why we are testing this. That's why we are building this together so that I could better make sure that this would do the thing. And then I do this. Okay, so now it will work. I put the 3 signs here. I put the slabs here. The water will flow underneath. The signs are there to prevent the backflow, and I'll have 6 water sources here. I'll have 9 here. The signs will hold it back. And then right here, I'm simultaneously in a water source right here and the flow underneath. So that will be the best way to do this, I think. And then we just turn it into a water elevator. I might be able to alternate the water flow with a block in the corner here and a block in the corner over there. If I did that, I'd have to start from the top and work downward with signs or blocks or something. I'll have to try that off camera and see what way will work best. I know I'm talking a lot of jargon, a lot of mumble jumbo right now in regards to how the water will flow and everything like that. And the entire intent, actually, either way I do it, it's just going to turn into downward water flow. So it'd just be better to do... I was trying to think of a way that might be able to get the mobs to breathe, but I don't think I can figure out a way in a 3x3 and get the baby zombies. So, this will just have to do. So, thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. If you've enjoyed it, you know what to do. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Helps me out quite a bit. If you have any suggestions for a 3x3 water elevator that helps to push 1 tall mobs up without taking damage of some kind, not that it really matters, but feel free to leave a link or something in the description down below for that, and I'll take a look. Maybe your design will be used for that, or, you know, whose ever design that you decide to link. But until next time, guys, as always, have a good one.